What up, what up, what up? What's good, what's good, what's good? What's the deal? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good with y'all? What is poppin'? Alright, let me make sure all my shit is on and all of that, and we gonna get into this. What's good, people? What up? The surge was popping. I'm not gonna be here too long, so just to let people know. But I had to do this topic, man. Because there's a lot of people who still don't get it when it comes to sexual attraction. Taylor, what up? What's going on? What's popping? Well, before I get into anything, let me just get this out the way. Make sure you guys get the book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Go to MrLocario.com right now to get your copy. Get the hard copy or the ebook or the audiobook. Make sure you guys get this. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. That's one of the, as was upstairs, this was popping. I wanted to talk about real quick, right? About casual sex, about women wanting to hook up with you guys. You understand what I'm saying? I want to talk about women wanting to hook up and have sex and all this other stuff and some of the misconceptions. You feel what I'm saying? About what's popping off out here. You said the video with you and Miles about women being grimy was stupid on point. Nah, real talk, man. This shit goes down. This shit goes down, man. This shit goes down. V-Side was popping, bro. What's good? So what I want to talk about is how casual sex does not require a woman needing to get to know you. Okay, so a woman hooking up with you, a woman having casual sex with you does not require her to need to get to know you. And this is the mistake a lot of guys make when it comes to this game. It's like, what happens is you guys are living in a certain reality where the good majority of women you're running into are probably hitting you with that, hey, I got to get to know you more. You're hitting up a chick online on an online dating site. She's like, hey, can we talk on here more? I got to get to know you. Or you trying to hook up with a girl and she's like, oh, but I don't know you like that. We need to talk more. We need to go on more dates, all this other stuff. What you have to understand is casual sex does not require a woman to get to know you. She don't need to know you. She doesn't need to get to know you. Right? Clayton was popping. All that needs to happen when it comes to casual sex is that the woman has to be sexually attracted to you. You understand? And the woman's going to be sexually attracted to you. What up, Ultra Gold Chain was popping? A woman's going to be sexually attracted to you if you have sex appeal. If you have sex appeal, the woman will be sexually attracted to you. If she's sexually attracted to you, she will have sex with you. You understand? She does not need to get to know you. See, a lot of times where you guys get this shit from is because you're not working on increasing your sex appeal. This is why women aren't fucking you like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that difficult to understand. It's that a good majority of the women aren't going to be hooking up with you because they don't really find you that sexually appealing. Doesn't mean they don't think you're attractive, right? Doesn't mean that she wouldn't have sex with you. But what I'm saying is that her desire to have sex with you isn't strong because in her eyes, you are not that sexually appealing. Now, what you have to understand is based off of whatever women you're dealing with. Some women could find you extremely sexually attractive and sexually appealing, and some women may not, right? It's never going to be 100%. You understand with each woman. But if a good majority of women they keep telling you, hey, I got to get to know you. Hey, we need to take it slow. Hey, we got to go on a whole bunch of dates and all this other shit. If a good majority of women are acting that way towards you, that means that they do not find you sexually appealing, or sexually appealing to the point where they would do it quickly. You guys have to understand this. So what happens is that you're living in this reality where women are saying, hey, I got to get to know you. So then you think that a woman has to sort of get to know you and spend a lot of time with you in order for you to get sex quickly. So you have guys out here thinking, oh, well, I got to go on 2 or 3 dates with a girl first before I can have sex with them. Right? They'll be like, I got to go on 2 or 3 dates before I can have casual sex. 2 or 3 dates, it doesn't mean you're not having casual sex. You understand? Casual sex is we meet and we fuck. It's real simple. You understand what I'm saying? But what you have to understand is that a lot of your the issues that you're going to be having when it comes to, you know, women not wanting to have casual sex with you is based off of sex appeal. You understand? Taylor, you said, tell them the difference between creating sexual tension versus enhancing your sexual appeal to the woman. Well, this is the thing. Enhancing your sex appeal, right, has to do with you increasing, you know, your appearance, your looks, and also your behavior, and also stepping up your behavior. So it's basically your appearance, you know, your appearance and looks and your behavior. You understand? So when you enhance your look, right, that'll increase your sex appeal. When I say look, I'm talking about your overall appearance, right? And then when you have attractive behaviors, that's going to increase your sex appeal. So now, when we're talking about creating sexual tension, a lot of creating sexual tension has to do, of course, with your behavior. How you're coming at the girl, how you're flirting with the girl, how you're interacting with the chick. You see what I'm saying? And then so what happens is that based off of how you're acting when you're dealing with this girl, and also, you know, it could be based off, you know, your look, your appearance, that's going to dictate if this woman finds you sexually attractive. And then if she finds you sexually attractive, then you're going to be the type of guy who more women are going to want to have sex with. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is, a lot of dudes, they get it twisted and they think that in order for them to have casual sex, they have to, like, you know, spend a lot of time on the phone with a chick, go on a bunch of dates, all that other shit. And that within itself is not casual sex. Casual sex is y'all meeting, y'all fuck, and that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that if you are, again, running into a lot of women who aren't trying to have casual sex with you, that's because you need to increase your motherfucking sex appeal. You understand? And notice I'm saying sex appeal. Not the appeal of your money, not the appeal of your status. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not talking about none of that shit. Your money and your status and all that other shit, it doesn't increase your sex appeal. A chick will have sex with you because you have money and she's trying to get to the money, or because you have status and she's trying to sort of be in that sort of situation with you. But it doesn't make her desire to want to have sex with you. And that's the thing that dudes got to understand. There's a difference between a chick having sex with you because she's trying to get something out of you, or she's trying to use you for something, versus a chick desiring to have sex with you. You understand? And so many dudes, they're not really up on game, so they think that having money and status and cars and jewelry and all this other shit increases their sex appeal, when it doesn't. You understand? The thing that is only one thing. There's only one thing that makes a woman want to have sex with you. You understand? Indigo TV, I'm going to take calls in a second. There's only one thing that makes a woman want to have sex with you. And that's if she finds you sexually appealing. That's it. And I'm talking about her wanting to have sex with you. Not settling to have sex with you. Not throwing you pity pussy. I'm talking about her wanting to have sex with you. So this is why I laugh when dudes is always talking about, yo, well, get your money up and get your fucking, a nice house and do all this other stupid shit. Get your fucking whatever the fuck. But they still have issues getting girls. What up, King Ramses was popping? They're going to keep having issues getting women. Why? Because they don't know how to be sexually appealing. You understand? That's all it is. Listen, I've been in situations where I've met women, ended up having sex with them within 15 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Of meeting these women. You understand? Like I've been at house parties like that where I meet a chick, we talking for like 10, 15 minutes, and then we go into some room and then we get it popping. She didn't get to know me in 15 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't tell her anything personal about myself. I didn't tell her my hopes and dreams and desires. I didn't tell her my fears and my regrets in life. You understand what I'm saying? She don't know none of that shit. But she wanted the D. You understand? Because she found me sexually appealing. It's that simple. And see, what you have to understand is, I told you guys, is a combination of your look/appearance and your behavior. So a woman could want or find you sexually appealing just straight off your looks and is so sexually attracted to you based off of how you look that she will want to have sex with you. A woman could also think you're like decent looking or okay looking, but because of your behaviors, it turns her on. You feel what I'm saying? Which makes her want to have sex with you. Or it could be a combination of both things. It could be your looks and appearance, and your behavior. You understand what I'm saying? That will make her sexually attracted to you. But, a lot of dudes, they be on some shit where they think that, well, I got to get my money. I got to be successful. There's a lot of successful dudes with money who can't get chicks. There's a lot of successful dudes with money that can't have casual sex. You understand? See, casual sex is something like, it's like if you were, let's say you meet a girl at a bar. Let's say you're at a bar, you're talking to a girl. If she wants to have casual sex with you, she will fuck you in the bathroom of that bar. You understand? She will give it to you in that bar. That's how much she wants it. She'll grab your dick, do all that other stuff in the bar. Right? This girl didn't really get to know you. You don't have to go on 3 or 4 dates. You don't have to spend no money on her. But she was that sexually attracted to you. She found you that sexually appealing where she wanted to have casual sex. See, again, a lot of you guys, your reality is a lot of women telling you they need to get to know you. Now, understand this. The reason why they're saying that to you, we're gonna take calls in a second, King Lee. The reason why they're saying that to you is because that particular woman or those particular women, and if it's happening to you a lot, they don't find you sexually appealing, and they don't find you sexually appealing because of your behaviors, because of how you appear to be. So all you need to do is work on your behavior, work on how you appear, and then shit will flip around. It's that simple. It's that simple. But if you're sitting there thinking, oh, well, women, they need to be friends first with you. Women need to fucking, you know, like take their time. No. Yo, do you guys understand how much women love sex? Do you guys understand how much women love sex? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You understand? Because look, the reason why a lot of these women will say, let me get to know you a little more is because they look at you as the type of guy who will wait. They're like, yeah, he'll wait. And, I'm not that sexually attracted to him, so I don't need to have sex with him now. I can extract as much attention from him as I need, at this moment. But, I don't need to have sex with him now. I'll just wait. Well, and after I leave this date, I'll go call Tyrone or whoever to bang me out real quick. Because I'm horny. But I'm not going to fuck this guy now because I see how much he's into me and I see that he's going to take me out on a few dates. I see he has money. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to use him for that. And I'm going to pretend to be the good girl. So maybe he'll decide to wife me up and spend some of that money on me and give me all this attention. You see what I'm saying? While I go cheat on him and fuck the guy I really want to fuck. You see what I mean? This is what women do. So for you guys out there who's like, you're like, oh, I just, you got to get to know these girls and they have to get to know you first. And, because I seen dudes like leave comments and like, why would a chick just have sex with you like that? She doesn't even know you. She doesn't need to get to know you. You understand this? She does not need to get to know you. See, what you got to understand is this. If we break this down to just raw biology, us being beings that fucking bump into each other, your penis is supposed to go into her vagina. So if you are the type of penis that her vagina tingles for, she's going to want your penis inside her. You understand? Nature does not need for y'all to get to know each other. You understand what I'm saying? Nature does not need for y'all to talk and, get to know each other's backgrounds and see what you like and you don't like and all that other shit. No. Nature is taking over. Nature's telling your dick and her vagina to fuck. You understand? It's telling you to fuck. She don't need to get to know you. It's something women do. And it's something women say as far as like, oh, I got to get to know you. We got to take us all that other shit. It's something women say in order to manipulate you, in order to get what they want in certain situations. You understand? And there's so many guys who are gullible enough to fall for this. You understand? When you believe this and you fall for this, this is why you get caught up in and you start thinking, oh, well, women can't just have sex like that. They need to get to know you. You got to at least take them on a few dates and get to know them. And no, you don't. No, you don't. And see, once you realize that is bullshit, that you got to get to know them, you start coming at women differently. You understand? See, let me tell you guys something very, very important when it comes to dealing with women. When it comes to dealing with chicks, you have to let them know you know. You understand? I'm going to say that again. When it comes to dealing with women, you have to let them know you know. What do I mean by that? Letting them know you know. That means that women are going to try to come at you with their bullshit. Meaning, for example, let's say they'll be like, oh, well, I need to get to know a guy for a long time. I got to go on a few dates with him. I got to wait 90 days. I got to do all this other shit. Right? Now, you let them know in, mainly two ways. Either, directly, like, listen, girl, don't come at me with no bullshit like that. You don't need to do no 90 days. You don't, listen. Either you trying to fuck with me or you ain't. Which is it? You understand what I'm saying? Like, girl, come on, stop playing. You want to get down. I ain't with the bullshit, right? Or you could, basically what happened is sometimes chicks try to pretend to be that way to not look like a slut. You'd be like, listen, you ain't gotta do that with me. I know you want to get down. I know you want to fuck me. It's okay. It's all good, right? So it's either, you directly let them know or you let them know through your actions. Meaning that when you first start talking to a girl, let's say you're at a bar, you're at a club, you're at an event or whatever, you hollering at a chick, you come at them off the bat, creating sexual tension. You come at them off the bat, making it sexual. So you don't sit there and be like, oh, hey, miss, how are you? What's going on? I was wondering, like, if I can, like, take you to dinner sometime. You seem really nice, and I just was wondering, like, if you would like to go out on a date with me sometime and, like, hang out. You understand? If you coming at her like that, right? Of course she's gonna fucking manipulate your punk ass and take advantage of you. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? But if you see a chick and you be like, yo, miss, what's going on? How you doing? What's your name? Yo, you looking sexy as fuck. Oh my God. What you doing later on tonight? You understand? It's a different energy. Right? And even if she's trying to act like she don't, she's like, she'll probably, try to, act like she's not with it at first. Cause, chicks, they always try to front like they ain't down with the get down. Right? But you have to stand firm in what you're talking about and be like, listen, miss, we both grown ass adults. I know you want to get this popping. I want to get this popping. So what's good? Let's make it happen. You understand? So you ain't sitting there falling for her bullshit because you need to let her know that you know. What up, the geek surgeon was popping? You need to let her know you know. So basically what that means is you need to let her know that women like to fuck. You need to let her know that all that shit she's saying is bullshit. You understand? So what happens is that when you approach women that way, right, you cut out all the nonsense. David Butchie said, I'm so focused on getting money and different streams of income and being successful. I feel like talking to women will take up my time and slow me down on my mission. I mean, it will if you don't know how to manage your time. You feel what I'm saying? See, that's another thing. You can, because look, how long do you think it takes to have casual sex with someone? How long you think it takes? See, that's the great thing about casual sex. It don't need to take up that much time. You understand? That's the thing. A lot of guys think talking to women is going to take up so much time because of how they're coming at the game. They think, damn, I got to take this girl out on 80 million dates. I got to speak with her on a phone for 10 hours. I got to do all this shit just to get the pussy. That's why dudes think it take up so much time. If your game is advanced, you can go out tonight, meet a chick, smash, and be done with it. You understand? And be done with it. You could meet a chick on Tinder, hit her up, tell her come back to your place, smash and be done with it. Now, is it a numbers game? Yeah. So that's the thing, is that it's still a numbers game, but the more direct you are and the more, you're building sexual tension, that's going to get you more casual sex, which eliminates all the other extra shit you need to do. Because see, the problem with a lot of guys is y'all are scared of getting rejected. So therefore, because you're scared of getting rejected, right? You start doing a whole bunch of extra indirect shit, and that makes it take up a lot of time. So instead of approaching a girl at a bar, talking to her for like 3 to 5 minutes and letting her know you want to smash that night, you sit there, talk to her for a half an hour, and then be like, hey, can I get your number? And then you get her number, then you hit her up the next day or whatever, trying to set up a date, doing all this extra shit. When you could have just talked to her that night and made the casual sex happen either that night or later that week. You understand? But I have you guys call in. If you want to call in number 646-481-3901. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, a woman having casual sex with you does not require her to fucking get to know you. Feel what I'm saying? God damn, hold on. You.
Yo, Locario, what's good, man?
What's going on? What's poppin'? Who this?
This is Jay from Florida.
Alright, what's going on?
Chilling. Yo, quick question, bro. I get a lot of like older chicks when I go out to the club, to the bar. They come and approach me, but the younger girls usually doesn't come and approach me. Like, I don't know why it's that for. Like older girls come holler at me based on my looks. Like 30, 40 years old. I'm 31 right now, but like 18 to 25, usually they don't come approach me. Usually it's the older chicks that come and approach me. So it's like with older women, they're like more direct, straight to the point.
Right.
Like when they come and holler at me, they're like, "Yo, you like." They be telling me like how I look so good, I'm sexy, this and that. And then that same night, I take them home. I fuck them like one night stand, like all the time with older chicks, like all the time, bro. But with younger chicks, the one that I really like because they're younger, they look better to me. Like usually they don't come and approach me. And then one other thing too, bro, it's like whenever I go out, I have dudes come and like talk to me, trying to be my friends, older chicks, but the younger chicks doesn't come and approach. Why is that for?
You saying why the younger chicks not approaching?
Right.
Because younger chicks don't need to approach. You know what I'm saying? And usually when younger chicks approach, is usually in most cases dudes their age. You understand what I mean?
Right, that too. Yeah, that too, man.
You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to approach the younger chicks if you want to holler at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Like you also right because I do notice like with the younger chicks, the one that they usually hang out with or dudes around their age. You know what I mean?
Right. But yeah, if you want to holler at the younger joints, you got to go in, or not even just younger, but any chick that's not approaching you, if you want to holler at those chicks, you got to holler at them. You got to go in and see what's popping with them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the thing about it, it's like chicks are approaching me just like the older one. It's like 30 to 40.
Yeah, because like, you're near their age and they're older, so some of them are not really that hung up on doing that. You see what I'm saying? Because there's some young chicks that'll still approach whatever, but most of the younger chicks, they're just you know what I'm saying? They're like they're in their prime. They're in their prime and they got dudes hollering at them all the time, so they don't even bother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, man. So and there's gonna be some younger chicks that'll holler. They're just usually far and few in between because they're young, they're caught up in the dudes their age. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of
Right.
them that are still like older dudes, but you have to do more of the fucking approaching in that situation in most cases. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. And then like one question, bro, is it like why like some females like I mean like when I go out, I mean like older chicks do talk to me even with dudes, but like those younger ones usually like they don't like. Why doesn't female come in and approach guys? It's like
You said why what?
why like I mean I feel like for us men, I don't
Mm,
know if it's because men and men like whenever I go out, like dudes always come and say what's up to me, trying to be my friend, shit like that.
mm.
But like the younger one, it's like I feel like they're kind of scared. Like I don't know if it's because of their game, it's like or because it has to be an option. It's just weird, bro. Like
Well, what question? It's only you asking me the same exact question. What are you asking? What are you saying?
bro. All right, good looking out, man. You answered all my questions.
All
Thank
right,
you,
bro.
bro.
This dude said, "Let me ask you another question." And he asked me the same exact question. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, Locario.
What's going on? All right, this dude just fucking hung up the fucking phone. Call the number 646-481-3901. Man. Shout out Mimi in the chat room. Rohan J, what up? Darado Dorm was good. Man. Global Voice of the Manosphere was popping. Well, if you guys go on badboymembership.com, I have a whole program on there that called the age game. So it tells you about girls from different age groups and basically what to expect, how to come at them, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? What I find funny is that I noticed that a lot of younger girls who've hit me up, who've kind of like tried to come at me, girls that's probably like 21, 22, they'll fucking call me daddy. I was like, that shit's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? That shit's fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Look,
What's going on?
I'm Jakey from London.
What's going on, bro?
It's good. I just wanted to know. I just got back from work. I just saw your live stream. I'm just wondering, what is your live stream about?
Now I was talking about casual sex. I was saying that you don't need to get to know a girl in order to have casual sex. A lot of guys think that you need to spend a lot of time with a girl, get to know her before she can have sex with you. And what I'm saying is casual sex is just you getting with a chick and hooking up, and that you don't need, a girl doesn't need to get to know you in order to do that. She'll just do it because she wants to fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. I've had experiences where that's happened, where I've met girls and like pretty much I'll stay straight up to them. I just want to have sex with you, and basically we might go out for a drink or two, but we're not really getting to know each other. I'm just pretty much talking sexually to them, and then we end up having sex.
Right.
So I get what you mean. Yeah, like that's true. That is true.
Right, but see, the thing is, there's a lot of guys who don't experience that, so they don't understand it, because they'll run into a lot of women who will sort of play games with them and say, "Hey, I got to get to know you first," and all this other stuff. And see, this is what guys have to understand. See, women treat men differently. You understand what I'm saying? Women don't treat all men the same. So if you meet a girl and she's like, "I got to get to know you," a lot of guys who are naive, they think, "Oh, she's one of those good girls. She doesn't like just have..." No. It's not about her being a good... She's just switching up for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there are, like, rare situations where you might have a girl who is just, in general, she doesn't really, sleep with guys that quick. But most women, they will sleep with a dude quickly, and then another dude, they're going to tell him they have to get to know him. You see what I'm saying? So they're not consistent with their situations. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely experienced that. I've met girls, for example, who have said to me they don't want to have sex, and they'll put me in that bracket. But I know for a fact they're meeting some other guy, and they're having sex with him straight away.
Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. That shit happens all the fucking time. So it's like, that's why I tell these dudes, don't believe that shit. That's why I'm saying you got to let these girls know that you know, so they don't waste time with you trying to play you and try to manipulate you with their bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, like one thing I think you mentioned one time when it comes to cold approaching is giving like business cards and things like that. Like I've never implemented that. Like, what do you think about like business cards?
Yeah, the business cards is good because sometimes, you know, you don't even have enough time to really, you know, like tell a girl, hey, you know, take your phone out, put my number in, blah, blah, blah. So if you're just in passing, you talk to a girl real quick, be like, listen, you know, you kind of cute. Here's my card. You know, hit me up tonight. Give me, you know, text me, you know, in an hour or whatever. Let me, you know, and let's like set some up, whatever. So it's good to have them so that you're able to just on the fly quickly, you know, interact with a chick and give her your shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know when you because I know you're talking about how like women treat certain men differently based off of different variables. I think one thing I've experienced, which is sometimes I'll message a girl, and this is mainly online, and they will basically I'll message them, I'll send them a copy and paste message, and they'll respond to me. And they give me a neutral response, so they don't really know if they're attracted to me or not. And I think what makes or break the situation is if I show them weakness. So if I show them emotional instability or neediness, I think they kind of may already be deciding, okay, I could fuck this guy, but because I'm showing emotional instability and neediness, they're like, okay, no, I don't wanna. I think that's one thing I've experienced. What do you think of that?
You're saying you would show, how would you show instability and neediness? Like, why would you do that? What are you doing?
So, like, for example, there's been times in my past where I'll be messaging the girl and it's obvious the girl wants to fuck. But one thing I'll be doing is once the conversation draws to sex, basically, one mistake I made is I'll double text. I'll be like, oh, like, so do you want to meet up or not? I'll be like, for the first person, I'll be like, oh, let's meet up this time, and like, etc. So we can do this. And she doesn't respond, and I'll be like, oh, like, do you want to meet up or not? And I'll be like, hello, and put question marks and shit, and then she finally responds, but it's one word responses. So that's what I mean.
Okay, right, yeah. Well, the thing is, any type of thing where you start to come off as needy like that, anyway, is gonna turn off a chick, and it's gonna be a red flag for her in most situations, because like. You got to understand that women have been in situations where they've dealt with a dude and then he became like a stalker. He became fucking on some crazy shit. So when you do stuff like that, it reminds them that you might be that type of guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which puts you in which is unattractive to women in general. That's why it's like, you don't want to ever. You don't want to be needy, just period. But when you're displaying needy behavior, because of that, it's gonna make the girl not want to fuck with you. It just is what it is. So this is why I tell guys, the more that you're on point with, what you're trying to do and who you are, and not really trying to get validation through chicks, and you're just straight to the point of what you're trying to do. You're not going to have that needy fucking energy, because if you hit up a chick and say, hey, let's meet up on Friday at so and so or whatever, what time can you get there? And then if she doesn't respond to you, right, you just say, well, fuck it, she ain't responding, move on to the next girl. You feel what I'm saying? You don't hit her up again and be like, so why haven't you responded, and what's up, and all this other stuff, because that's showing neediness. A guy who's not needy, because sometimes what'll happen is a girl, she may not remember, like, let's say she's talking to 3 or 4 guys at a time, and one of the guys is like, hey, let's meet up Friday, and then let's say she's looking at her thing and she saw the message, but she was in the middle of texting somebody else, and then so she forgot, right, that, and then she didn't get back to it till like the next day or 2 days later. If she sees your message again and she sees that you didn't double text, she's like, oh, let me get back to this guy about Friday. But if you double texted and been like, hey, what's up? How come you didn't respond? Blah, blah, blah. Now she's like, man, fuck this dude. I'm not fucking with this guy. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I
it's better to
understand.
just better, and this is what I'm saying. Your behaviors are gonna match your mindset. If you have the mindset of a guy who's on point, a guy who's confident, a guy who has an abundance mentality, you'll never double text no chick about no shit. You understand what I'm saying? If you're the type of guy who's needy, of course the double texting is gonna occur. You feel me? But yo, I appreciate the call, my brother. I gotta get a few more of these before I get up out of here. All right, man.
All
All
right,
right,
man. Take care.
all right, peace, bro. All right. Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Nothing. This Laz in the chat.
All right, what's popping?
Hey, listen, man. I don't know if I discovered it. I'm pretty sure I haven't. But there's this thing with women where they, well, I found that they say, "Hey, my friend, what's up, friend?"
Mm-hmm.
But then friend has always been code for "I want to fuck."
You said
That's
friend
been
has
my
been cold for I
experience.
want to fuck. Since when?
No, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm Christopher Columbus. I discovered it. I'm just saying. In my experiences, every woman, dude, that I've fucked has always started out, "Hey, my friend. What's up, my friend?"
Wait, so but who are these? Who are these women though? Like, like you talking about? You met a chick, and then you got her number. Y'all exchanged numbers, and then she just out of the blue text you.
Okay, well, part of it has been on the job, like female customers come in, but then they're always like, "Hey, my friend. Hey, my friend," and then they keep saying that.
Wait, hold on, wait, stop, hold on. So women customer. So you work someplace, and there's women customers that say that to you.
Well, not just because of familiarity with coming in and being a regular customer. They just come in and the way they say it, it's like, "Hey, my friend," but then every situation, I've gotten a number and I fucked them. So I'm like, but then even every time after that, they keep saying, "Hey, my friend." I've noticed that. So I'm like, okay, that's the new code. So I just tested.
Wait, so how many times does that happen to you?
Dude, I'm dead at several, dude. I'm dead at.
How much is several?
Because I saw the pattern.
No, how much is several?
I saw the pattern. So I tested the shit out. And I was like, okay, here's another one that don't know me. Just saying, "Hey, my friend," and batting the eyelashes and shit. So I'm like, all right. Well, look, what do you...
Wait, hold on. Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
You're from Tennessee, okay? That's probably why what it is. It's probably your where you from, because I've never heard nobody. I've never had a chick or seen a chick or been out with my friends and chicks is like, "Hey, my friend," like I've never heard that.
That's why I said maybe it's some new shit, and maybe it's some down south shit. I don't know.
It's probably in your county or some shit. But hey, if that's a code, then fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do what's working. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a problem with it. This just goes with the topic of your show.
Right.
Like when they know, it's
right.
no bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but they
because it could just be.
I think what they're doing when they say that though, and I don't think it's just a down south thing. I think what they're doing when they say that is in their head, they already fucked you. But they don't want to come off as like a desperate, like slut, like let you know it. So they just use friend as like a buffer, like a smoke screen or something.
Well, it's basically, the thing is this. The thing is I don't think it's necessarily them saying that specifically. It's just those women are choosing up on you. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you first said it, I'm thinking you talking about some chick who got you in the friend zone. You feel what I'm saying?
No. So these are just people I have no.
Right.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That it's because it's probably just your environment and how people talk around where you at. You see what I'm saying?
But it happens outside the thing too, though. You'll see people that be like, they'll say the same thing. I just noticed like little code
And this is only at work, or does this happen like you just at a bar or something?
It's happened outside of the job too. I mean, it's happened. They'll use code words, but I just noticed like if they see you more than once, even if it's outside of the job, they'll be like, "Hey, my friend."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. That's what I'm saying. Like she's just greeting you. That's what I mean. So I'm saying. It's not. I don't think it's necessarily the words. You know what I mean? It's just that this woman who's seen you.
It's the word, bro. Because I was fucking one chick and she still called me friend. She still addressed me in front of people as, hey, my friend. She still came, hey, my friend. When she texted me, hey, my friend.
No, I'm telling you, I guarantee you come to New York, you will never hear that.
Probably not. I mean, it's different places. I mean, I just. That's
what I'm saying. But I bet you chicks will probably say something to you, but it's not going to be that. That's what I'm saying. It's not the specific. It's not the specific thing they're saying. It's just that they're choosing up on you. You feel what I'm saying?
But it's like New York. It's a New York. It's a lot of. It's like a migration of New York people down south now.
No, I know. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Don't get caught up. I'm just telling you. No, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Don't get caught up on the content. It's really the context. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Because I don't want you to be chilling and let's say you somewhere else and a woman says, "Hey, good morning."
Hey, my friend.
You know what I'm saying? She might just say good morning to you and smile at you. And then you're gonna be like, "Well, she didn't say my friend, so that means she don't want to fuck." You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to...
No, I never do that. I never do that. The only reason I brought it up is because I saw a pattern of it happening, of it actually happened, like me fucking them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they just kept saying, "Hey, my friend," and so I was like, "Well, damn, this friend thing." I'm like, let me test this out.
Yeah, that's just chicks choosing,
you don't
bro.
know me like that. So maybe that's their new way of saying,
right,
I want to fuck you. Hey, my friend.
Right. Well, that's just them choosing you, and that's probably like the lingo in your part of town.
There you go. That's the right
That's
word.
what I'm saying. So if you see it, then you know, if you see it happening, then fucking take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying?
I have been.
Really?
I just wanted to call into the show and like put that out there, man.
I feel you, bro. All right, man. Appreciate the call,
right,
man.
All right.
Man, that shit was funny. The way he was saying that shit was hilarious too. It was like, oh man, that is funny. So what's popping off in the chat, people? I'm not gonna be here too long because I gotta head out. So I'm be another maybe 20 minutes, and then I got to go. You feel what I'm saying, man? So what's good in the chat? Make sure you guys join the Bad Boy membership. I'm gonna actually be having another holiday sale coming up soon, and I'm going to, in the holiday sale, I'm gonna have a Bad Boy membership sale, and I'm going to be dropping an exclusive product that you can only get if you join the Bad Boy membership on the sale. So it's gonna be tight. You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit gonna be in your heads all day. Hey, my friend. Hilarious. But yeah, it's just all choosing. That's all it is. You said you thought he was trolling? It's all choosing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever a chick is just really, like, you know, making it obvious that she's going out of her way to have a conversation with you, she chooses. I was in the airport last night. That same shit was happening. I was online. You know, when they check in your fucking luggage and shit, and you gotta do the whole thing and going through the metal detectors or whatever. And I just, like, sort of turned around and looked in this lady's direction. She just started, like, going in. You know, asking me a bunch of questions. Hey, where you from? Where you going right now? Blah, blah, blah. This and this and that. You know, all smiles and shit. Like real friendly. You know what I'm saying? Because you can tell the difference between someone just making conversation and when a chick is like trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like really see what's popping. Yo, what's going on? Who's this? Man, y'all be calling and hanging up. Y'all are crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit in my mouth and shit. So yeah, what's up, man? So yeah, man. I just really wanted to tell you guys about this casual sex shit, man, because I be get it's so funny to me when dudes really be thinking they gotta do extra shit to get casual sex. Darito, you said once you get the number, do you text them right away? I usually text them within 24 hours. Yeah. When you get a chick's number, hit her up within 24 hours and set something up. You understand? Don't be waiting a bunch of days to hit her up. Hit her up the next day to set something up. King League, you said, Locario, I think it's my reality. That's why I don't think women are that sexual. Well, yeah, that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. What up, Quays? All right, I'm going to check that out. But yeah, that's what it is. What people got to understand is that, how you think is going to dictate your reality. You understand what I'm saying? How you think is going to dictate your reality. If you want to change your reality, change how you think. It's that simple. Because, for example, you have a lot of guys out here, let's say even like incel dudes or black pill dudes, and dudes who just have trouble getting with women. I mean, do you notice that their mindset correlates with their reality? Now think about a guy who has game, who knows how to talk to women, who knows how to interact with chicks, who thinks about women in a different way. Notice his mindset correlates with his reality. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is based on how you think, that's what's going to happen in your reality. This is why I be trying to tell you guys to step up your game, because once you step up your game, your reality is going to reflect how you stepped up your game. You see what I'm saying? This is real simple. This is real simple. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Yo, this is Taylor May. What's good with you, bro?
Chillin'. What's going on?
Not much, man. I just wanted to address that. Hey, my friend, I know that shit sound real funny, especially in the different region that you may be in. You may not have ever heard that shit.
Right.
But basically, if my man is knocking him down, what that is code word for I got a man, I'm willing to fuck you. But if you ever come around and I'm with my dude, we're just friends. That's code
okay,
word
I
shit.
got you.
You know what I'm saying? So
what is that? Is that like a down south thing or some shit?
Nah, man. I mean, that's just really, to be honest, I'm not gonna say thotty type shit, but it's that's not just Memphis, man. That's St. Louis. That's you know what I'm saying. Women do that shit.
Right.
It's like more likely they some kind of thotty. They don't want to tell you that I got a dude. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of one of those things where it's like, I got my shit over here. You don't need to know about it. Hey, my friend. Yo, Dick, I don't want you to catch feelings type shit. We just friends, but I don't mind fucking, I don't mind fucking around with you like that.
Right.
But, if motherfuckers think that we talking or we kicking it too hard, oh, no, that's just my friend. We cool.
Right,
but
right.
But we might get it popping at the same time. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. Well, that's interesting because I'm like, I ain't never heard that shit ever in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that must be some other regional shit. Because I'm like, I ain't never heard that shit in my life. Because to me, I'm like, I don't even like chicks coming out their mouth talking about friend nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Yeah. And that's just more so like keep it 100. That's kind of like a a thotty way of trying to cover shit up without actually being smooth. You know what I mean?
Right.
All in their business type shit. No, that's my friend. We just cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she might be sucking your dick. You know what I'm saying? While she's talking to her dude.
Yeah, because I know chicks. Yeah, I know chicks that will say that to, like, let's say their man. But I never heard that being said to the guy she's trying to holler at, though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's also code word to just let him know that because it goes the way. So a woman can say, so hey, my friend, like I think cool as hell. I know that you're choosing up on me, but I'm not interested for real. But you're just a friend. I can put you in a friend zone.
Right. That's what I'm thinking that shit is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, that type, just to be kind of cordial. Well, my man's saying that, like, I've even had that happen. Like, I've knocked down chicks where, where it's like, hey, my friend, where it's like, okay, that's code word for, like, if I'm ever out and about, let's just say, I'm out with my man and I see you at the mall or at a dinner place or whatever, and I wave. And I do sometimes these niggas be like, who the fuck is that type shit? Oh, that's just my friend, you know what I mean?
Right.
But also women, it's just like you said earlier, it's about the context. Like, if this dude is knocking these chicks down, then that's code word for, like, let's keep this shit on the low. But also at the same time, hey, my friend can also mean, like, nah, dude, you like a brother to me. Like,
right,
cool,
right.
You know what I mean? So things that you have to do to differentiate that, kind of what you were talking about earlier, is like setting that tone. Like, okay, let me create some sexual. Like, if I make sexual,
right, you got to still because you got to still see it. Because you got to still see if they really about what they about. Because that's the thing. See, that's the thing with all that shit where it's too ambiguous. This is why it's like you gotta always still be direct with them, because they can say all that shit and still just be on some, this is some friend zone shit. You see what I'm saying? And that's what women do. Women like to play it safe so that they can always retreat and say, oh, but no, we just friends. You see what I'm saying? Whenever they feel like it. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
Right.
Yeah, but just like some of the things, like you say, the things that you teach and the things like EO be teaching, it's like, look, set that tone. Like, look, this is what I'm on. Is you with it or not? You're not with it, that's cool. Get with me when you're ready. You know what I mean? That's how you differentiate fellas. That's how you differentiate who's trying to fuck around and who's not.
Right.
That
Facts.
way you have to know some. Well, like you said earlier, man, I've been talking to this girl 30 minutes at the bar, and I'm trying to see what's going on. And then, she was like, well, it was good talking to you.
Right,
I feel
exactly.
shit. Now you look salty as fuck. You know what I mean?
Right. You done wasted all that time, man. Real talk, man. Yeah, man.
I just wanted to holler and call in and shit. That's all.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
No doubt, bro.
All right, people. It is about that time. A brother needs to head up out this motherfucker. So, guys, remember, make sure you get this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audio book. Make sure you go to MrLocario.com to get your copy today. Also, make sure you guys go to BadBoyMembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. Let me shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Jesse, the Greek Surgeon, Darido, Hitman, King Shad, Uncle Lou. Shout out to Tony Lagoon, Dominus Mundi. What up? CJD. Who else? Money 101, Lance Rivera, King Leak, Global Voice of the Manosphere, Quez Jeter, Explode, D Weeze, Sean Benedict. Who else is up in here? Mimi was in here. Miguel S. Shout out to you, Aces. Who else? Who else was up in here? All Money and Jay. Shout out to you. And shout out to everybody else in the chat. I will holler at you guys again. What's today? Wednesday, so Friday. I'll see y'all guys Friday. All right? I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.